So I'm just sitting here, and I forgot what I wanted to talk about. But I think I was talking about that I was working on the book. But I done stopped cutting my hair. I don't know if it helped. I don't know if it helped that much. But what I'm gonna try is what I want to try is the uh, well, in Atlanta they had a bathhouse where you can go and get in a I don't know what they call it, in the steam room, and then the shower, and then the what is that, the whirlpool. That's what they call it. Where you sit up in the water. It's hot. Um, I'm not sure. Um, I know I had some mildly good results from sitting in the steam room. You actually can only sit in there for an hour, for 10 minutes, but I see people sitting there, um, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes. Um, Sitting there for an hour one time, and it was not easy, but I seen some results after sitting in there for an hour. Um, and that stuff very flared. I don't think they're supposed to be this flared. I don't think they're supposed to. I think they're not supposed to be this flared. But and I also got some results from sitting in a whirlpool in 105, but I fainted. But I think I need it. That's dangerous. That's very dangerous to do. Um, so I don't foresee that. Unless I dip in and dip out. You know what I'm saying? Dip the hell in and dip out. But it's very dangerous to do to get in water over 102. They're very dangerous. I did faint when I got out of that 105, but I did see some results from sitting in it. But I don't know if I want to put myself in that danger. But the steam room is a little. I think I seen some results with that as well, but I don't know which I see more with. Um, I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna keep praying. I'm gonna keep praying. I'm gonna keep praying because I have to keep praying, bringing it before the Lord. But I think I'm gonna just give me a little buzz. That's all I can do. Um, I'm not saying I'm not gonna shave my head again, but at this point I'm not. Um, I was thinking about something, but it would make sense to talk about it now. I was thinking about sexual positions, I guess, different sex positions, and different things people do in the bed. Um, I don't think I would address nothing like that as a health, from a health aspect, and I don't think I'm qualified to address it from a sexual aspect. I don't think, like I said, I don't think I would address nothing like that, like sexual positions, during love making, different things you do, like whether or not you're gonna, you know, perform fellatio, cunnilingus. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't address nothing like that. Anal sex or whatever. Using toys. Now, I don't. I think as a health professional, I would want to address. I want to address using toys, but um, I want to address using toys. but a lot of people make a living off of it. So I'm not sure. I might talk to some people and get their opinion on how I could address using toys. Um, I personally, anyway, I'm gonna get somebody's opinion on how could I address using toys. 'Cause as a health professional, I do have some concerns about toys and sex aids and all of that kind of stuff. Those things you put in the bed with you, you know what I'm saying? um, and I guess what I was thinking about is on one position that I was trying to address this. It might be controversial to some people, called a jackhammer, or you might hear somebody say a good pounding. With that particular sex act, I think that I don't know if I'm going to address that or not because it would be ridiculous to single that one out. But I might have to emphasize why. I might address it so to show why it's important to um, treat your body carefully, I guess, because the jackhammer is basically and I it's basically I'm pretty sure you know what it is. It's basically when um you having sex with a male, female and female having sex. This is my perception of the jackhammer. A male and a female is having sex. I guess it could be two males. I don't know. I'm saying my perception of the jackhammer is when a male and a female having sex, and the man go real fast. He goes really fast. Now there are different body types and different things that people do um, during that position. But how does a jackhammer relate to health? Well, I think it is one position, one sex act that shows that on opposite ends of the spectrum, it could be very, very, very disconcerting for the female. Why? Because if she's not into it, she's gonna feel used. She may feel discomfort, if not even more pain, even if not pain itself. She may feel it feels the man is being selfish. And like I said, she could possibly even feel discomfort or pain. Um, and that's on one end of the spectrum. It's no middle. It's no gray area with the jackhammer. It's no gray area. It's bad or it's good. 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 And I think that you, if the woman is into it, and I'm gonna get into the A&P part of the woman, the woman's body processes during intercourse or healthy intercourse. During healthy intercourse, the anatomy and physiology of the woman's body during healthy physical intercourse. So, um, when the woman is appropriately um, into that into lovemaking, you could find her begging to be made love to put it crassly, she could be calling your name and begging you to make love to her. To put it even more crassly and more disgustingly, she could be screaming for you to fuck her. You know what I'm saying? And there's no gray area there. There's no gray area there with the jackhammer. It's bad or it's good. It is bad or it's good. Now, what's the worst case scenario with that? The worst case scenario is painful. You know, otherwise you just feel ignored. You feel useless. He gonna get his. You know what I'm saying? And he don't care about you getting yours. You know, he just using you. He don't care that you're enjoying yourself or not. You know, that's negative. You know, best case scenario, that motherfucker hit you in all the right spots. You know. But anyway, what does that have to do with health? I don't know if I'm going to address it to some degree. I don't know. The health aspect of the lovemaking act. You know, um, I just might have to leave some of that to growth and evolution in with the couple. You know what I'm saying? I mean, imagine you got married at 18, 17, 18. And what did you do? He couldn't do nothing at all. But you were just so glad to be married that you was on cloud nine. He couldn't do nothing. You ain't feel nothing at all. Even when he was kissing you, you ain't feel nothing at all. So that really feel sorry for you if you say you ain't feel nothing at all. But I was so glad to be married that I was on cloud nine. And then after after a certain amount of time, after a year or two, then um, there's an evolution where you learn different things about each other. So I don't know if I need to just leave that to the evolution of a normal relationship, but I will see, because I don't want it to be something that's out of place. Like I said, I don't have credentials as a sex therapist or a sex expert, and from a health aspect, my only concern would be that it could be painful and it could cause infection if the woman is not appropriately worked up, aroused, or um, engaged. So I think a lot of men do that because when they get ready to ejaculate, that's their that's uh, that's their pinnacle, I guess. That's their pinnacle, I guess, when they get ready to ejaculate. And the problem is, it would be natural for the woman as well if she was appropriately engaged. If she was appropriately engaged, it would probably be appropriate. They would probably both climax at the same time if she was appropriately engaged. But he's climaxing his ass off, and he humping like a rabbit, you know. Um, so I think that the woman just have to get appropriately engaged in that. So I think I might just leave that to the evolution of the relationship. Like I said, worst case scenario, it can be painful. possibly cause infection, yeast infection, urinary tract infection. You just have to talk to your doctor, and maybe he'll be astute enough to bring it up. Doctors are very important when it comes to sex. He can tell if you're sexually active or not at all. You could be married and not be having sex at all. You know what I'm saying? He can tell if you're being forced. He can tell if it's consensual. There are things that take place when it's consensual. There are things that take place when it's not. Um, so maybe he'll be astute enough to pick up on, you know, what to say to someone. Uh, if they go to him and say, I'm experiencing discomfort and pain or whatever, persistent urinary tract infection, persistent yeast infection. So maybe the doctor will be astute enough to ask them about their lovemaking personal life from a health aspect. You know, maybe he won't. Maybe feel like he don't want to impose in that area. I don't know. But get funny sex cause a lot of you have a lot of urinary tract infections. Well, I would talk to my doctor and say, Doctor, I heard somewhere that persistent UTI could be from doing things sexually, from certain sex acts. Can we talk about that? Oh, that's what I would tell my doctor. Can we talk about that? That's what I would say. Because you could be doing anal sex. You could be doing rough vaginal sex without appropriate engagement. Or who knows, you could be using a toy. You know what I'm saying? And it's causing UTI. So you might want to try to open a dialogue with your doctor. All doctors are not great. I had a great doctor. He would just give me the whole nine and the speech from my dietary eating habits to exercise to my physical health. He just asked all kind of questions and give me the rundown on everything. And so I thought, anyway, that's my procedure. I know some lots be glad for to throw you some pills and you be on your way. Which I personally, it had nothing to do with the book. I personally disagree with pills. And I'm going to say, what's in it? Because you believe in divine healing. Well, I do believe in divine healing. But I disagree with pills because, no, there are times when I've taken pills. Few and far between. The last time I take medication, I was in Houston. And I was about 17 years ago when I was in Houston. So that's the last 17 years ago. I took 2 pain pills, and I forget to even get the name of it. But I had went through something that would hurt real bad, and I went ahead and took the pain pills. That's how bad I was hurt. But I don't take pain. I think before that I might have been a child. You know, and the reason why I disagree with pills is because I disagree with pills because it's going to do something artificially. That if you would let your body do it, your body would do it normally. So if you do that artificially with pills, if you try to go back to doing it normally, it could possibly impair your body's ability to go back to normally doing that. So I don't take pills. I think that people are not actually addicted. They just have taken a pill to do something their body would have done. And now when they try to stop taking that pill, their body refuses to start doing it like it should be. Now I don't know how to make it start doing it again. I'm not saying that there's not a way. The doctor may know. I don't know how to make your body start doing that again so that you can stop taking that medication. But I'm assuming that if it's just pain medication, then the pain just goes away. You know, I don't know. But so I personally don't believe in. When I say believe, I don't want to say it as a faith thing. I personally refuse medication as much as possible because I don't want my body to stop functioning and then the medication start taking over. Then I stop trying to take the medication and my body refuses to start functioning again. You know, I just see it that way. So I don't take medication as much as possible. And like I say, the last medication I took, I was 17 years ago. I was in Houston. I had some kind of thing I was dealing with, and I had to go ahead and take the pills. So that's just what it was. That's just how it was. But so I don't know. Like I said, when I put my hand to the plow, put my hand to the plow has been something that has been a little bit has escaped me. But I'm working on some things. I'm making an outline. I'm working on going ahead and finishing so I can self-publish. I mean, it's a bit self-published, but I think self-publishing is cool. You know what I'm saying? Because normal publishing can be a headache. You know, you submit a manuscript school to a regular conventional publisher, and he said $10 million worth of copies, and you leave out the deal with $2 million, and you're wondering what happened. And not only that, you still have to wait every quarter to get paid. So you're sitting down waiting like 3 months for your next pay to arrive. The only good news is it's going to be $2 million. But I think that when it's that kind of money, I think that you can ask for I don't know. I'd be lying if I said I knew. But I met this writer, and she was telling me that they gave her $2 million. So, so I'm not exactly sure exactly how she agreed to get him to give her $2 million. Anyway, let me raise up off all of this. I did want to mention something about the jackhammer, um, but I'm gonna have to spend a lot of time in prayer. But I'll let y'all know what happened. Um, I can't be in doubt. I cannot be in doubt. That's for sure. But shaving my head, currently it's a no go. It's a no go. Yeah, currently that's gonna be a no go. I don't know what's going on, but I just gotta walk by faith. And I'm gonna say I don't know what's going on because I think people playing games. I think people playing games and they really think they saying something important, but there are too many unknowns for those kind of games. You know what I'm saying? We think we have all the information. We think everything is very simple. We think water is just a hydrogen and two oxygen molecules, but there are too many unknowns for the Play-Doh kind of game. So I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm going to have to walk in faith either way it goes. And that's what I see. I have to walk in faith. So I'll see. I'll talk about it more if possible. If possible. But I'm going to let this be a little buzz for right now. Having it long is a no-go. Shaving it is a no-go. So it's going to have to be a little buzz for right now.